Hi, my name is Frida. I'm from UTCH and I'll be presenting about the cooling system. I'll be talking about the inputs, outputs, and feedback of this system. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the inputs. Well, first I want to say what a system is. It's a set of things working together to achieve a goal, and it has parameters that works together to achieve something. So the first parameter important is the inputs. Input is The input is what you put into a system to work with. Like, it could be like the resources, the people that works in the enterprise, etc. So in a cooling system, the input is first the desired indoor temperature set by the occupants using a thermostat. So the first signal or order that you give to the cooling system, like air conditioned or mini split, it can be, well, is the first input. It also can be the light, like that service, because it works with electricity. Other input is the current temperature in the house. It helps to know, well, what change are you going to do, if you want a higher temperature or a lower one. That will be all the inputs in this system, or some of them. So we'll be passing to the outputs. Well, now let's talk about the outputs. An output is the result that you get from the process. Before of the output, it's the work in progress, or the process that occurs in the machine, such as the ventilation machine, that in this example is a mini split. So after the process, you get an output, such as the air conditioned, that can be, well, heated or cooled. It depends of the temperature that you want. Also, well, this air is distributed all around the space that you want to cool. And another output is the regulation of the airflow to different rooms or spaces that adjust the temperature as needed to maintain the desired comfort level. Well, now let's talk about the feedback. The feedback is essential for optimizing traffic flow and safety. This is when you get an output and it is wrong or have some defects, and you have to return it to the input or to the process to be reworked. Well, the feedback in this type of system, it's when the system continuously monitors the real-time traffic conditions using sensors. It means that when the space already get the temperature that you wanted since the beginning, it stops like cooling air or heating air. So when it is like paused, it keeps like monitoring space and the air, and when the temperature goes down or higher is when the system starts reworking again, so the temperature can go back to the one that you wanted since the beginning. In other words, if the temperature deviates from the desired set point, the system receives a feedback and adjusts its operation, either by increasing or decreasing, heating or cooling, to bring the indoor temperature back to the desired level. Well, now talking about other parameters that are important in systems, we can say, for example, the environment. The environment in this type of system is not well defined, because it can adapt. It's a machine working, so it it can adapt the environment changes depending of the necessities of the people that, so it adapts, or it's not necessary to have a certain type of environment, and it is constantly different between a cooling system and another. Well, now talking about other parameter, I already mentioned it, the process, but for example, in this process, the cooling system processes these inputs. Well, the inputs that I already mentioned in the last explications, well, processes the inputs by comparing the desired indoor temperature with the current indoor temperature. If the current temperature deviates from the desired temperature, the system activates the appropriate components such as the furnace, air conditioner, or ventilation fans to regulate the indoor climate. So that's why this process is not as difficult, but it's a a way to show how system works. That will be all. Well, I'm missing a conclusion, and as conclusion I can say that the systems are everywhere. I think that we are a big system made of tiny systems, or that's how the world works, because all of us are working for the same goal, I think. Well, or there's a lot of stuff working together to have like a safe space and a comfortable space in the land. And that's why I think that the systems are everywhere, because we can see in all the things how it was made, but by a procedure, and it has a raw material in the, well, it was, I think, before, and it ended being another thing different. And yeah, that will be my conclusion for this topic and this presentation. I hope that the video helps you to have a more clear idea about how a system works, and about that systems can be everywhere, such as air conditioned, and also inside the enterprises, or in how our body works. Thank you.